I just have to thank everyone who's here because all of you have made this possible. Not only your local Rose Societies, I think we had 21 out of 26 that gave donations. Individuals gave donations. Anyway, that is fabulous. I knew we could do it, and we have done it, and it's a wonderful, wonderful conference. I want to thank Ron, who is not here yet, from Hawaii. He helped Betty by wanting to, he said he would help her transport all those photography stands, and in order to do that, he rented a U-Haul. Except that he rented it for 3 days, and then all of a sudden U-Haul said, well, because there's some bluegrass event going on in San Francisco, you have to bring it back. Now, he doesn't even know Marin, but Betty met him, and then they went to the storage unit that Marin Rose Society used. They loaded it. Then they came to my house. They loaded roses. And then they came here. I think they got here about 10 o'clock yesterday. Then he took it back. And then he didn't get back here for at least 3 or 4 hours. He returned the U-Haul. He didn't know which way he was going. He called me. I said, don't go the way of the Richmond Bridge. That's where all the traffic is. Go the opposite way. Anyway, he finally got here last night. Then he rented another one today, took him back. And so we're waiting for him now. He's coming back. What?
ETA is 7:30.
Yeah, he did. We walked over a mile to get to the Marin Airport. Anyway, it's a big, that's the kind of effort, and that's the kind of, yes, I'll do it, that I've experienced throughout this whole 9 months, 6 months that we've done this. From Marianne and Barbara, who did properties, wave your hands. There they are. One. Where's Barbara? There's Barbara, way over there. They're both presidents of different Rose Societies. I think they know each other better now than they did before. And I think that's the real benefit of doing a conference, because all of us get to mingle and mix with other people from different Rose Societies, and we all like each other because we have this common passion, the rose. Yes? Well, that's true. Anne Marie and Richard from Reno, they have lots of equipment, and they brought it. So there they are. I also want to thank our speakers. Where's Elsina? There's Elsina. Elsina was our program chair, and she did a fabulous job, and I'm so glad she got to come. Thank you so much for all your work. And we had wonderful speakers, and we will continue to have one more tonight, and then Steve Jones is tomorrow morning. The other thing I want to say thank you to is anybody who brought roses or photography. You know, a conference just doesn't do it if it doesn't have a great rose show. And today we really did have a very beautiful rose show and a fabulous photography show. I think Betty said we had 180, close to 180 photographs. That was way more than the National had. Okay, I'm going to sit down in a few minutes, but before, as district director, I get to award some of my own awards. So I would like to have Betty Mott, Gail Trimble, you all get to come up now, Martin Cooey, Bob Parker, Thomas Bolden. We sit here? No, you have to come up. You have to come up. This was my team. I mean, this is not only the board, but this was the hardcore team. And I'll just tell you, if you're going to sponsor a conference, you need to have really able people underneath you. It's not what I do, it's what I ask them to do and how they perform. So this is an award of merit, and it reads, NCNH District of the American Rose Society presents Lou Evans Award of Merit for his tireless assistance to the NCNH District, October 1st, 2016. And Bob, and Thomas, and Gail, and Betty.
That's very nice.
Okay. Yes, you have. All right, so this is what's happening tonight. Tonight, in order to make things go quicker, we're going to have everybody up here for the Lindeberg camera. And as soon as she gets a picture, they'll all go off, and this is going to go on and on, you know, not now, but a little bit. A couple in front. Betty and Gail. There you go. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Perfect. And I'll just say this too. You have a program, one on every table. So this will kind of show you what's going on tonight. Thomas is our master of ceremonies, and at the end of the evening, we're going to have our speaker, Dr. James Sproul. So that's all from me for right now.
Before we eat dinner, I get to introduce our head table. So first, we have the current Vice President of North America for the World Federation of Roses, former ARS President, former NCNH District Director, Ms. Jolene Adams. We have a member of the American Rose Center Committee and the Rose Hills International Trials, soon to be newly minted Master Rosarian, Ms. Deborah Bagley. We have our keynote speaker, Dr. James Sproul, who I will give you some more information about later. District Director, Joan Goff. We have Ms. Donna Martin, who served as one of our horticultural judges today and is also a Master Rosarian. And she keeps our last guest in line, keeps him on track. And last but not least, we have the current ARS Vice President. He's also published over 600 articles on roses, so he's a great resource on roses, Mr. Bob Martin. That's it for me for now, so let's eat.
And you.
Oh, and me, Thomas Bolden.
Thank you, Thomas. Okay, just like before, we're going to move this right along because we don't have all night to be in this room. So if I could have the following people come forward, please. Barbara Norcus, Hillary Elkin, Gail Trimble, Lou Evans, Steve and Susie Jones, and Baldo Villegas. And is Barbara here? Barbara Norcus? Gordon. Barbara Norcus. Norcus. There she is. And then after the awards, then you will come up here on the stage and get pictures. Oh, no. So first off, Barbara Norcus won the Clementina Monteleone Perpetual Trophy, one specimen of a class of a dark or medium red rose exhibition form, and she won with Mr. Lincoln. Yay! And I believe there was a story behind Mr. Lincoln.
No?
No?
It's the award she wants to tell.
Oh, the award. Well, my mother was born in China and raised there, missionary parents, and I love anything that's Oriental because of the influence. So I just I wanted this trophy, but I wasn't sure if I'd get it. So,
Keep that.
Thank you.
Hillary Elkin won 3 awards, the J. Nichols Award, the Captain Harry Stebbings Award, and the All-American Rose Selections Award. Lou Evans won the Lishanus Trophy and the American Rose Foundation's Windsongs Trophy. And I missed the Peace Award. He also won that with his wonderful Peace Rose. Gail Trimble won the Ramona Stocking Award and the Laura Sutter Award. Well, I'll talk to you later. I'll have to find out who actually did that.
Lou won this with Eureka. Remember you got it with Eureka? Okay.
Steve and Susie won the Annette Dobbs Trophy with a single rose, Dorothy Rose.
I have the mic, so you have to listen to me. No, when I first started in roses back in the 80s, Annette Dobbs. No, I'm sorry.
It's a short story.
It's a short story.
I made sure of it.
I don't know. Maybe we want to talk longer. No, I was kidding. One of the first people I actually met in roses, especially in Northern California, was Annette Dobbs, and I loved her. And so for us to finally be able to win this award for our first district trophy in Northern California since we moved here, I'm so thrilled to win the Annette Dobbs Award. Thank you. That wasn't too long, was it?
Thank you, Steve. And last but not least, Baldo Villegas won the District Director's Mini Flora Rose Trophy, which requires 5 entries. He won with Buttercream, Baldo Villegas, First Choice, Joy Kathleen, and Michaela Danielle. And he also won the Gallagher Trophy, which requires 6 roses. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only recorded 6, so you got one more than you needed.
I got disqualified last time.
Congratulations, Baldo. Okay, now we need you to adjourn to the platform.
Next, we'll have Bob Parker with our Horticultural Roadshow Awards.
Thanks, Thomas. Not wanting to slight anybody, but for the time constraints we're under tonight, what I'm going to do is read the names of the court winners. Everybody else, your trophies and your awards are just as important, but we don't have time to read all of these award winners. So the hybrid tea court, and they've already gotten their certificates. They picked them up when we broke down the show tonight. But I'd still like them to come up and be recognized. The queen was Hillary Elkin with Black Magic. The king was Eleanor Ackerman with Gemini. And the princess was Hillary Elkin again with Marilyn Monroe. Our Floribunda spray court, the queen was Eleanor Ackerman again. The king was Rosemary with Guy de Maupassant. The king was Rosemary Sawyer with La Vaglette. And the princess was Rosemary Sawyer with Pink Grusenachen. Then our miniature court, the queen was Baldo Villegas with Ali Sheba. The king was Peggy Carlson with Irresistible. The princess was Gail Trimble with Magic Show. And then we go to the mini Flora court. The queen is Baldo Villegas with Buttercream. The king is Baldo Villegas with Joy Kathleen. And the princess was Stephen Susie Jones with Nemesis. And for the sake of posterity, go get your pictures taken. Our photographer wants to stay in her seat. While they're going up there, I want to thank all the exhibitors that brought roses today, all of the people that worked to help set up yesterday afternoon, all of the people that came this afternoon to tear things down. It was just a tremendous help, and it just made everything really, really easy for us. Thank you to all of you.
Next, Martin Cooey will present our arrangement awards.
Good evening, everybody. We had a wonderful arrangement show this year. I'm really happy with the turnout. And I would like to ask the following people to come up here. Barbara Gordon, Jolene Adams, Hillary Elkin, we have a very important arrangement tradition. People who win one of the novice arrangement categories are expected to go on to exhibit more and more and become a judge. So in relation to the Charles and Elaine Cochran Perpetual Trophy, and this is for the best novice arranger, it goes to our own Jolene Adams. Barbara Gordon won the Lucia Morgan Trophy. Well deserved. Barbara single-handedly covered most of the classes in our show. We are eternally grateful to her for being such a strong competitor. She's always brings out the best in everyone, and we dearly love her. And next, we have Hillary. Hillary has come on strongly in the last couple of years. She has really taken on the challenge. She did so well in Hort today, and she's done well in arrangements. That is an amazing task.
She stayed up all night.
And we're very glad that you are arranging also. Hillary won the Ruby Kaya Perpetual Arrangement Trophy. We have two other trophies, the Martin J. Martin Arrangement Trophy and Earl Parsons Trophy, which I will keep. I would also ask Lou Evans to come up, please. So, in addition to the district's trophies, the three ARS medal certificates, which were already distributed, went to Barbara Gordon and Lou and myself in various categories, and Hillary. So, congratulations, everyone. So let's get our photographs taken.
Thank you.
Boy, girl, let's go.
We had a really fabulous photography show, and Betty Mott is going to deliver our awards.
So this is the new kid on the block, photography. It's our newest division. And you brought in 180 photographs, which is amazing. Unbelievable. And yet these photographs would have no place to be if it wasn't for Ron and Richard and Anne Marie. So you two please stand up, and we need to clap for you for bringing us your display units. Come on, Ron. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, no one's gonna ever volunteer because their display panels fell off their truck. Ron ended up taking two airporters, walking for 50 minutes, and renting two different cars. So thank you both. And the other person I need to thank is Lou Evans. He was photographing everything in our show. Long after we all left, he was photographing. He did all three divisions. So let's thank Lou Evans, please. So all the photography winners already have their rosettes and all this, but I do want to acknowledge them to tell you a little bit about what photography is about. I'll be really short. So if Rosemary Sawyer could come up, Marie McGarvey, and Lou Evans. Lou should have stayed up here. Come on up. Okay. So Rosemary got our Queen of Photography with Alba Semiplena. And I'm going to tell everybody first. Now, Marie McGarvey, I talked her into this. So happy. I wanted to get a lot of photos, so I asked everybody through email, please, please, please. I hounded you all. And she is a novice. And as a novice enter, she ended up being the ARS King with Brandy. All right. Whew. Yeah. And so the princess, the ARS princess, was me for solitaire, which you all have on your name tag from my garden. And the other thing that's interesting about the ARS photography division, that you get extra points if you photograph a rose that you grow and it's from your garden. You can photograph any rose and win king, queen, and princess, but you get the medals only if you grow them. So Rosemary didn't grow hers, so then it moved on down. The medal moved on down. So then our novice got to get the gold medal for her entry for exhibit grown. And then the next one bounced to me, so I ended up getting the silver. And then the next one in line of our court of six, we have a court of six, went to Lou Evans for his amazing rose art. And so that's what we have here. Now, we also have many other divisions, and everyone gets a rosette. And a lot of the people, I'd like you all to come up, and if that's okay, just because I think it's amazing that you did this. So the people I'd like to come up, you guys all stay because you're also in that group. would be Gail Trimble. Another first one. I can't believe it. Come on up, Gail, for her seedling. So a double thing. This is her seedling that is now hybridized. And we also have Linda Berg to come up. Could you come up, Linda Berg? Linda? Okay, well. And then we have Jerry Georgette. Is he here? Roberta Rednar? No? Oh, she is. Come up, please. Do we have anybody new? And Rose Gilardi is our judges entry. So our best judges entry. So if you all come up. And so here we are. And it's amazing that all these awards went out to these people. I'm not going to read all the classes, but we really do need to applaud these people for trying a new division of the American Rose Society. This is our new kid on the block, and I'm so thankful that you all participated. Thank you. So let's go up and take a picture.
I'll help you and I'll take the photo. There you go.
Okay, we're going to move to our district awards. Our first award is the Outstanding Consulting Rosarian Award, and that will be presented by Jolene Adams.
Thanks, Thomas.
Actually, I have two things, Master Rosarians and then the Outstanding Consulting Rosarian for the district. So, oh, I just took my glasses off. How in the hell am I going to see this? Well, good luck. I don't want to do that. Come and hold this. My glasses are right here. I just took them off. I only have two hands, though. So, okay. Some of these Master Rosarians are not here because they didn't realize they were going to get this because their coordinators didn't say anything. Marie Hubble, if you're in the audience, please come up. Marie. Eileen Jackson, if you're in the audience, please come up. Ellie Longenecker, if you're here, come up. Marcia Nelson. Yeah, no. You wouldn't believe how slick these covers are. Barbara Norcus. No excuses, Barbara. Charlotte Owendike. Marcia Yokomichi. Okay. These are Master Rosarians for the NCNH district. You have a separate pin besides your Consulting Rosarian pin.
Move this
this go? Like on here?
Anywhere you want to put it, honey. Please come up for your photo, and I'll give you your certificates as you come down. And then we have the Northern California, Nevada, Hawaii Outstanding Consulting Rosarian Award, presented to Joseph Truscott, and he's not here tonight. He's from the Monterey Bay Rose Society. He's an outstanding speaker. If you need someone to speak at your local society or at any CR school, get this guy. He is outstanding. But this will go to him. He lives in Salinas, so he's not here. Thank you.
Our next award will be for our Outstanding Judges Award, presented by Bob Parker.
Probably don't want to set that there. Oops. Okay, I'm going to present the Outstanding Judge Award, but I got to find my notes first. Well, I thought I was really organized, but then at the last minute everything goes to pot. What I'd like to do is go over a little bit how the outstanding judge for our district is selected. First of all, we have a committee that's comprised of our district director, Joan Goff, Betty Mott, our district horticulture, no, not that, district awards chair, and then myself. What I do is I go through the list of judges and I find out the ones that are eligible for the award. And in order to be eligible for the award, if you look in the back of the guidelines for judging roses, in all but exceptional cases, they have to be a minimum of 10 years of active service as a judge. This candidate has been a judge for 20 years. Judging service in various areas of the district. I've seen this person judging in shows all over the district, as I've judged all over the district. A reputation for the highest quality of judging. I've judged with this person, and I know that they're a good judge. Recognized competency in judging of all areas of rose classifications. Again, judging with this person, I find that to be true. Served as a faculty member in a judging school. Again, served as a faculty member in 2 different judging schools. Willingness to consult with exhibitors after judging a show. Yes, they do that too. And they support ARS wholeheartedly. So they also exhibit in district shows throughout all the time, winning awards in the district shows. Some of them are won today. Travel all over the district to present programs, and they do that. They've come to our society several times. I'd like to present this award tonight to Rosemary Sawyer. Congratulations.
It's over here.
Our last award for tonight is the Silver Honor Medal, which will be awarded by Betty Mott.
What's good if you can come up more than once. I forgot to thank my photography crew of 25 and also exhibitors who brought me portraits instead of mugshots. Thank you all. Okay. So this job is really hard because you have to keep secret, top secret, for almost 10 months after the award has been decided. I have a committee of 26 people, one from each Rose Society. And what we do is, this is not your bronze medal. This is awarded to that person who still hasn't learned to say no yet, because they've already won the everything. And so these are people who go way beyond the call of duty. And your points are given, mostly the most weighted points are to work in the district. So I am so honored with this award. And I'm going to keep you hanging until the last sentence. Are you ready? Some of you might start to guess, but here we go. This year's recipient of the District 2016 Silver Honor Medal is an ARS horticultural judge, consulting Rosarian, and has been awarded the District Outstanding Judge Award, District Outstanding Consulting Rosarian Award, and Bronze Medal for outstanding service to a local Rose Society. Has worked hard promoting roses for many years for ARS, NCNH District, 2 NCNH Rose Societies. You're getting clues now. Though working for educational programs, bringing copies of the American Rose to meetings, and urging local society members to join. Has participated, and I'm getting these words from the people who nominate. So this is what my committee does. They send in their nominations, and then we do a ballot, and I'm happy to say that this was given on the first ballot, which I feel real good about. Let me see. Yes. So they have participated actively in arranging and serving at national ARS meetings, working to persuade ARS members to join the local society and local members to join the ARS. Other accomplishments include working at local events, including county fairs, to educate the public of the joy of the rose and to answer questions about the care of roses. Has served as president, vice president, secretary of their local Rose Society, serving as Rose Show chair, and being an active member in the outstanding and dedicated manner. And this is almost all of you do that already, but we're getting better here. This year's recipient tends to shun the spotlight, though is willing to accept office and lead, is willing to work, doing all sorts of behind-the-scenes activities, stepping in where help is needed whenever it is needed. Their contributions to the American Rose Society, to the NCNH District, and to their local Rose Societies have been outstanding and has gone far beyond the requirements of the Silver Honor Medal, which is providing service to local, district, and American Rose Society. They have served as NCNH District Parliamentarian, NCNH District Membership Coordinator. So please rise and honor this year's District 2016 Silver Honor recipients, our beloved Joe and Carol Burek. So everybody rise, please. Thank you so much. So the story goes on, and I'll tell you a little bit. Recently, as many of you know, Joe was faced with two options, as he explained to me. One, to throw in the towel, or two, to fight. And he affirmed loudly to me, he's in for the fight. And Carol has been his amazing support through this. He wasn't ready to throw in the towel, and he also wanted to thank Carol for all the devotion and caretaking she has been giving him. So I think we're going to try to find a way to present it to him, and Joan's going to give you an update on his health.
Well, as some of you know, Joe was in the hospital at UCSF getting a new chemo. And as they do this, it strips him of any immunities. So he can't be around anybody. So he finished the first series, and he and they went home. Carol and he went home October 5th. No, I take that back. They went home last week, and they're home now, but they come back to UCSF for the second treatment October 5th. So it'll probably be more like 4 to 6 weeks, I think, before he can be around any of us. But they probably would love to get emails. I took lots of pictures today because the diagram and the way the Rose Show was set up was all done by Joe. And he sent 3 tubes. Well, he must have made 10 copies of this room. And the hotel didn't get it until, I don't know, a long time after I got it, and Betty got it, and Bob got it. Anyway, he did a fabulous job, and he wanted to see what it looked like before the roses came on and then after the roses came on. So I took lots of pictures, and I'll be sending them. So I'm sure they'd love to hear from any of you. If you need the email address, just ask me. Okay, Betty, thank you so much.